Right, for SBSR, who are selling 38 yearlings, well, the vendors are selling 38 yearlings, and it's a great mixture of about 10 different preparers and that. Great to be catching up with Murry Little now from Havtime Breeding. Firstly, Murray, welcome and thank you for joining me.
That's great, Paul. Yeah, good to talk to you.
You have two colts in this year's sale, a Down by the Seaside and a Captain Crunch, and we're going to touch on both those in a minute. I just want to ask a couple other questions. But the one thing I do want to talk to, Murray, is I quite regularly, I'm just going to go, just give me one sec. The best way to do it is probably this way. Right, I'll just go back to the start of the page. And to do the search engines on any of these horses, you go to NZB Standardbred.co.nz, upcoming sales, click on the little drop down, and for this draft, we go to Christchurch on the 16th of February. The 18th of February. Oh, I got the dates wrong in that last one. I'll have to fix that up, actually. 18th of February. Come down in here, and for the SBSR brand, you type in SBSR, and that will bring up all horses that are part of the SBSR banner. It'll also have the scratchings and go from there. Now, you can refine these searches, and this is just one of those little anomalies that I've actually found with the Havtime, and I tell people to make sure you push all the letters in. I know what I've done there. So when you type in HAV, you'll have Murray's two horses here, and the two we're going to touch on, but you'll also get this mare down here as Havtime. Now, it doesn't matter because it's still part of the SBSR band, and it's also, Murray has an association with this horse as well. But just make sure when you're doing it, be aware if you don't put the whole word in. So if you type in Havtime Breeding, you'll get the whole lot come up, and it's a lot simpler. And it's just one of those things, sort of glad it happened, because I want to be able to make sure people know that they can do that. And I will say it is definitely on the 18th. I had the date wrong in my interview earlier with Aaron. So anyone that's going to ring me and say to me, I got the dates wrong, yep, I know I got them wrong, and I can't change it now, so I can't do nothing about it. But definitely Wednesday, the 18th of February. Murray, thank you very much for joining me with two colts. But firstly, whereabouts are you based?
I'm based down in Invercargill. So I've got a barn out by Arete Beach. 10 acres, all deer fence, a big barn and a hay shed. All got shelters in the paddock from the Antarctica winds. So yeah, that's where I'm based.
Are you the southernmost based breeder?
Probably just about would be, but Gavin Forbes, of course, who's got Lord Forbes, is just I can almost send the mares up to the fence.
Oh, right.
He's right next door.
Right next door. So, yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world, and I encourage people to go down there, especially from now right through to May. You can get some spectacular days. You can get some cold days, but you can definitely get some spectacular days, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've had a big weekend here this weekend with the Burt Munro rally and the rodeo right opposite each other. So there's been traffic everywhere.
Unbelievable. What was he called? The Flying... I forget what he was called. James Jennings will tell me off, actually. I know a lot about Burt Munro through my deeds of going down to Invercargill, and it's another little side note that's well worth going. Right, you've got two horses in this. How many horses do you breed, Murray? How many horses do you breed a year?
I breed anything up to, I think the most I've bred is 6. Sort of getting a bit older now, so cutting back a bit. I think I've bred 4 this year. And there was only 3 last year, but unfortunately one was about to be broken in, jumped the gate and broke a neck. So yeah, a bit disappointing. That's you got the ups and downs, you see. So yeah,
it's an amazing sport, our sport of ups and downs, isn't it? You've got to be able to enjoy the highs when you can, and getting like cherish basically.
Yep.
Right, the first one I'm going to showcase for you once my picture loads up. Not sure what's going on here today. We've got very slow. Right, we've got him up now. This is lot number 139. This is the Down by the Seaside colt out of the Christian Cullen mare in one Christian. Down by the Seaside, he can throw a tight, Murray, can't he?
Oh, yeah, I really like him. You'll be aware his full sister is in Queensland, 3 from 3. And, the last 2 starts, she won by 19 metres and 14 metres sort of untouched. So I really always liked her, and I think this boy's just about the same. Yeah. It's, as I say, it's a real good family, going back to Deft and Olga Corbett. Noodlem.
Yep.
One Dream, of course. Yeah.
It's a beautiful family, but like Seaside in himself, what he's been able to do, and these sorts of colt, good leg underneath him by the looks. They're strong, those strong types of colts. He definitely throws them, and they're really doing a job at the minute.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she's quite a small mare, that Christian Cullen mare, one Christian. And this is not a bad size colt. He's just like the filly. The filly was a nice size as well. Not too big, not too small. Yeah.
So now this is pretty important here. So since the catalogue's gone to print, Havtime to Dream is now in Australia. At the time the catalogue went to print, it's had 2 placings from 2. It's only 4 starts, but it's since gone to Australia and it's racing in Queensland. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's won 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 starts, 3 wins.
Right. Well, that's
the second she had here was actually to Have Time Will Fly, the one out of Have Time. And she sat parked the whole way outside her. I think if the draws had been reversed, it might have been a different result. But yeah, hard to say. But
she's gone.
She's certainly a nice horse.
Sorry, she's gone 59-1 there at one of those starts. I'm just trying to find a couple of the others, but
well, the other one, the last one, she went 154 mile rate for how far did they race in Queen? 2,180 or something?
Yep.
Yeah, 154 mile rate, and she won by 14 metres.
Wow.
She was parked for the start too, and then went to the lead.
What I'm going to do, that's the wrong one. Wouldn't believe that. I brought up the wrong bloody page. I want to bring up Harness Racing Australia, and we'll just I'll punch a form in there then, and we'll be able to get that current form very quickly. Don't worry. We just to see how Campbell's comments does work, but at least we'll get the message out there because we want it. This is pretty important updates here for this horse. So she's only had the 3 starts here in Australia. Where's that button there? That one there. So she won. She won just the other day. So
yeah,
5 days ago she won for Pete and Chantel McMullen in 54.7. She won her back in the 20th of January in 54.1, and then her first start last year as a 2-year-old, she went 59.1. So she's in the right camp and she's running the right times, Murray, which is a pretty important update there for Have Time to Dream.
Yeah, and of course the other half sister Might Have Time, which was in Bond, had that in Perth. It's now gone to America and gone 150.
Wow. So this is a real current family, and it's a family that should be on a lot of people's radars.
Yeah. And of course, when you go back even further, you got Christians Have Time. He actually beat Krug. I was talking to Logan Hollis the other night, and he was talking about Christians Have Time, and he said, he got so many bad draws that, but he was coming home quicker than the rest of the field. But he unfortunately bowed a tendon, but he was a nice horse. Yeah.
Some nice horses back here too. They've been like Solitaire One Dream. She goes pretty fair at the caper, that's for sure. And a horse here that I absolutely love, and I think a lot of people would love to own this horse, is Louis Girl, who would just see there. She's won 3 in America as well. But she was an absolute ripper, Louis Girl. By Lord Forbes, wasn't a lot of the horse either, and she was just all heart, wasn't she?
Yeah. She's pretty impressive. I actually gave that the One Bad Dream to Gavin. I sold him Dream Angel, and I gave him One Bad Dream as well. Badlands Maria, I did like her. She unfortunately had a pestin problem early on, so she didn't actually win a race, but she's left something special, so that's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, no, she was a bonnie mare. It's sad to see that she's left America, but left New Zealand for America. She's got a 53 now next to her name, that mare, and over $100,000 here in New Zealand before she left, plus another 40,000 in the US. And she was a ripper. She's what everyone wants, I think. That bonnie wee mare, as you guys would call her over there in New Zealand, and that's exactly what she is. She is an absolute ripper. The other one you have is lot number 136. As I get this horse to the pictures to come up, this is the Captain Crunch out of I'm tipping better than Cheddar mare, as I get one of my pages to come up. Yep, Better Than Cheddar mare called Better Than Brie. Actually, very smartly named. Did you come up with that one?
Yeah, I bred her from Hanover. Savannah, Hanover, I bought in foal after I bought McVarno. He won one. So, yeah, Better Than Cheddar. She won 5 or 6, I think. Ran second to Spirit of St. Louis as well in one of the races over here before he went to Australia. Of course, Captains Have Time that Mr.
Full
Bond
brother?
brought off me.
Sister, sorry, full sister, yeah.
Yeah, he bought him last year. No, the year before actually. She won one here for me as a 2-year-old, and then I sold her. I kept 10%, but then she went over there and won 5 in a row, I think, something like that, and then ran third in the Group 1.
The
After
Golden
sitting
Slipper.
parked outside the leader. Oh, a huge run.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's Group 1 placed as well, the full sister.
And that's effectively there. This is a third foal that you're offering up here. The second foal is a 3-year-old, which is Have Time for Mickey. And then the 4-year-old is Have Time, Captains Have Time. And as you said, there's 6 in WA to date. And another one on top of that here, and she's going to have about $87,000 in stakes as well. So, and that is the full brother. And again, another great family going back a couple of generations. There's good winners all the way through, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, the Mickey 2-year-old, he had a second and went 156 mile rate, I think.
As well,
and he's very like this fellow. Yeah, very, very athletic looking horse, actually. He's very muscular. Yeah, very athletic looking. He's lovely to handle. He's lovely to handle. I've had about 3 or 4 crunches, not just mine, but other people's as well. And I can't speak highly enough of them. I really, really like them. They're lovely nature.
And he's bred along those same lines as Sweet Lou, and we know the job that Sweet Lou's been able to do. So doing an awesome job as well in the barn. Just on both those horses that we're talking about there. So Captains Have Time here in the pedigree updates has actually won 2 since then. 2. One at Perth, the Retrovision 3-year-old in 55.7, and then the Sky Racing 3-year-old in 55.9 on that occasion. But then also Have Time for Mickey, where was it, second at Wyndham back in late November or mid-November. The Macca Kindergarten Stakes in 56.5 on that time too. So pretty important updates, and you've got to make sure you keep up to date with those pedigree updates.
Yeah, well, the Mickey one is back in work. He's not far away from the workouts, but being a Mickey, he just needed a bit more. He's a big horse. He just needed a bit more time, but I think you'll find that he might go pretty good shortly too. Yeah.
Yep, done an awesome. Both horses do an awesome job. That is for sure.
Well, all these wins have come at the right time with the full sisters.
Well, we want to, and again, that other filly, the one before I better get its name right, or I'll be in trouble. But yeah, they're pretty important updates to that pedigree. There, the full brother being Have Time to Dream. As I said, when you look at the catalogue there, it's only had 2 placings, but it's actually had 3 wins and a 54-1, I think, had next to its name. So that's an impressive time as well. Yeah,
well, I'd say anyone that's interested in them, have a look at that filly's last 2 wins, or the 3 wins actually.
Yep,
they're pretty impressive. Yeah,
no, definitely are. Murray, anyone wants to know any more? Give you a call.
Sorry.
Anyone wants to know anything more about these horses? Just give you a call.
No, they're both nice. The Crunch is a lot quieter than the other one. He's got a bit of spunk about him. But I really like him. There's no dirt in him, but he knows he's a colt. The other one probably doesn't yet. So yeah, but that's par for the course. Expect that.
Yep.
They're both in together. They're both in the paddock together. I put them out at night and bring them in during the day. So yeah.
So they're both good boys that way.
Yeah, they're in the same paddock. They're fine. They eat out the same bin.
And both horses
separate ones, but but they seem to go to the one jointly.
And then they go the other one. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
both these horses are eligible for the New Zealand Sire Stakes and also the SBSR, Diamond Creek Carrot. Oh, I forgot the actual name of it now. I get into trouble for this race all the time. Diamond Creek Classic, with a $5,000 bonus if the winner comes from SBSR. So make sure you're aware of that as well. And both these horses are Southern Bred, Southern Reared, so they will be both eligible for that. That is for sure. Murray, thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep.
You'll go down with everyone else.
Yeah, are you coming over for the sale or?
No, unfortunately, I'll be there for the Monday one, but just logistics. I've got to be in Queensland on the Thursday, so it's just not working real well for me at the minute. So logistically, can't do it.
Right. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Take care.
I will indeed, and thank you very much, mate.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers.